they are just doing the thing. Not playing. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about LPPL. We're here for game two, round one. Boston Indians in the attack right now. Starting off from Anand. Two dot deliveries as starter. His over, start the spell. So it's looking good for the Indians right now. PF Titans. Take the wickets right now. Paras and Patrick. Starting off on three dot deliveries. Big appeal for LBW there. It looked like it really went off his shoe and is given. And that's Paras out of the dance really early on. Let's look at that one again. Just wow there. Big celebration. First over, not even over yet, but henceforth. So look at this thing of beauty here. Comes completely on the pads there. He's gonna go home with that one there. So Anand already picking up a wicket. The Indians are out here for blood. They are the defending reigning champions right now. So they're currently wanting to keep that position and hold that wicket, metaphorically. End of the over. Score of one for the loss of one. Boston Indians really showing the Titans that, hey, we came here to play. Flicked away. Square leg is right there to take it. Titans just defending shot after shot and taking their singles where they can get it. Arian in on the attack here, holding from the southern end. And the hands of the keeper. Signals are wide. It's another pointer.
Aryan, good ball, very good ball, Aryan. Wicket coming, be ready.
Welcome back to LPPL 4. We have the Titans 11 for 1. This is the third over bowling. So Anand in bowling his second over, figures of 1 for 8, 1.5 overs. Titans 11 for 1 in 2.5 overs. Kalpish 2, Patrick 8. Played it onto the offside, no run. Fielder picks up. That's the end of the third over. 11 for 1. The Titans.
Now we see Aryan in the attack. Lofted in the air. And he's almost caught out, but he wasn't caught out there. Just falls short of the catch. Mid-on fielder. Really quick reflexes, but it wasn't quick enough to get him back in his center. Aryan. Ooh, cut away into the offside. Thrown back, will they get the run out chance? And no. That's another single taken there. This one just goes. He's playing towards that outside stumper. He's heading into the keeper there. So yeah. So Patrick is going to have to be a bit mindful about letting that edge get in there. Patted that one down there. Mid-wicket fielder. Perfect placement for that. So all the men are around the 30-yard line. Starting off, all protocols observed. There's a man at the boundary at third man position. And another man at the boundary at fine leg. That's it for the outfield there. Really stacking up the, what do you call in Trinidad, the cow corner end. At long on region. Aryan, last delivery of the over. Lofted way up into the air. He swung at it. Goes over the fielder's head. It didn't have the legs to get it out into the boundary. Ran down by the man by deep extra cover. They're just going to make a 2 off of that one, taking a double there to end out the second over. Ooh, the 5th over. My bad. We're going to score a 15 for the loss of 1. Patrick anchoring the team right now. He's on 12 off of 13 deliveries. And Arian, he just conceded 7 runs there. So the Boston Indians are reigning champions right now. And they're going to want to defend that over these next 4 days here. So we hope to see them in the final. Could be the comeback for some team. Great upset, great victories. Who knows what we'll see as it unfolds. LPPL 4, anything can happen. And now we have Vishal. He's coming in. First over here. One goes straight to the keeper. Signals are wide by the umpire. Boost a little total there. Starting off his spell with a wide. Really the best strategy that you want to enter the game with. Maybe he needs to find his footing. Vishal. Full delivery. Met with a patter into the offside. Ooh, run out chance there, but it was not taken quite right. Hearing bit of passion from the outfield, bit of passion from the dugouts. As we can see, the Boston Indians are a very proud team. And we have Vishal. Ooh, this one pulled away. And it going way out into the boundary. But it just didn't get there in time. Saved by the man at fine leg. So Kalpesh is also off the mark here. Total of 3. But Patrick is back on strike. They took a single off of that last one. Cut away. Way down into the deep extra cover area. Fielded. Just going to get a single off of that one. What a drive that was. I'm sure that this batting is driving Vishal crazy. Another wide signal there. So we're already on 20. We're just now in the 4th over here. Played on the ground. He wanted to go for that run, but he didn't take it. Smart decision indeed. Kalpesh on strike. Oh, driven. We're going to get a single off of that one. End of the over. 21 for the loss of 1. Obviously, that wicket being picked up very early on. It's in the first over that happened, you know. So the Titans came out for blood very early in this game. It's going to be an interesting one shaping up to be so far. Ooh, my bad. This is the last delivery here. Swing and a miss. Dot delivery. Now at the end of the over. 21 for the loss of 1. It's a very interesting game. Very interesting. Both teams are shaping each other up. The PT Titans and the Boston Indians. They're going to want to size each other up, square each other up, make what they can make out of each other. And then they'll start playing cricket. Not to say they're not doing that now. But I'm waiting for that. I feel like when I'm in a Patel tournament, I'm in an LPPL, especially this being the 4th iteration, I feel like I'm in the IPL really. Because the kind of action I see here, the athleticism, the way these men risk their bodies, really push themselves. I'm looking forward to that, especially from the reigning champions. And well, a team called the Titans. So I, for one, am very excited for this particular matchup here. Driven, given back. Very fast that one went by. No runs were made. Lightning fast here. Lightning fast movements. Ooh. Almost got the run out there, but didn't happen. So we got a single off of that one. So Aryan coming in for his second over. Lofted way up into the air. Was on the straight hit region. Didn't have the legs for it to take 2 runs nonetheless. A single, my bad. This one. Playing to that on stump. Went straight out to the keeper. Hoping for that edge. Kalpesh. Very, very responsive to pick up on that. You know, I've seen intelligent batsmen all around the way. They're not hungry for it. They know how to back off when they know what they're being tempted with. This one got a bit of an edge on it, but went to keeper anyways, but he dropped the catch. You heard that little swipe from the edge of the bat. Big swing at that one there. Ending out the over. Arian only conceding one, so only one legal delivery left in this over. Hearing some guy from the Indians team saying, "Wake up, guys." I certainly like to see that. One all the way up into the air. Looked like the ball just didn't get to that boundary rope at all. So the double will be scored off of that one. End of the over 24 for the loss of 1. Aryan conceding 3 runs off of this over. Power play came to an end there. Now we have Yogi coming into the attack here. Yogi being hyped up by his team. Boston Indians are very tight-knit teams, it seems to be. Very excited to be here, as am I. It's getting very sunny in Atlanta here. Very bright outside. The heat is on. The pressure is on here. Yogi. This one evades the keeper. Evades the third man. Goes all the way out into the deeper. And the batters come for 2. So Yogi starts off conceding 2 runs. 2 byes, I might add. Let's see if he can find his line and length now. Ooh, line and length found. Goes straight to the man at mid-wicket. That ball had a little more air on it. Would have gone straight into his hands. Another wicket would have been put up there for the Indians. Oh, this one. Big swing and a miss. No runs from that one, no sir. Now we see Patrick on screen here. Looking very determined. Yogi. You know, he reached for the ball there, but he didn't really mean to do anything with it. All the way up, flicked into the offside. Oh, wow. 6 runs, that is. Fist bumps all around. A lot of support from the Titans. This one gone way into the outfield there, but came back in just in the nick of time. 2 runs off of that. Just a single there. So let's see this one again. Looked and gazed at its majestic flight directly over the boundary. So with 7 overs gone, Patrick is now on 23 and Kalpesh is on 5. Brand new person into the attacker, Ashok. See Ashok here ready to do some damage. I like his sunglasses. Setting his field, setting his gauges. He knows exactly what he's coming here to do. Driven straight back to the bowler there. Starting off with a dot delivery. It's looking very good. Oh, wow. Deep there. Fielded. Brought back. So they get a double there. Ashok seemed to be off to a good start. But the Titans had something to say to that. Adding more to the total every single time is what the Titans would want. That one not really getting anywhere. Driven down the pitch. Ashok goes up into the air. Fielder settles under it. The keeper. I believe he got it. I'm not sure. Let's see that one again. Fingers. Oh, wow. Good attempt, but nobody was home for that one. Not buying that. End of the over there. One more legal delivery, it looks like. I stand corrected. He was run out. From that same thing that went on. He got too ambitious, the Titans. They went for that single and it just didn't happen for them. Run out immediately. The ball was right there. I don't know why they let themselves get run out like that, but looks like our man Patrick, who was on a pretty decent opening start, is going to be out there. So Ashok being quite the wicket taker. Doing his job very nicely. So now it's the captain of the Indians coming into the batting here. It's Shrey. And Shrey is on strike. Ashok is going to have to face the skipper. And he comes out swinging. Oh. I think they took a double off of that one. Great work there. The skipper is immediately off the mark. One legal delivery remains in this over. Ashok readjusting his field once again. Very tactical guy. Ashok. Swing and a miss. And he is bowled. LBW. Umpire states. And that was what she wrote.
Let's go. Batsman.
And we're back here at the Paramveer Sporting Complex for the LPPL 4 happening right here in Atlanta, Georgia. And for those of you just tuning in, it's the PT Titans currently batting against the reigning defending champions, the Boston Indians. They've put up quite the fight so far. So I, for one, am very eager to see how they will be progressing going forward. So right now, score says it's Patrick and Nirav. Patrick on 23 off of 25 deliveries. And we have Yogi only ever conceding 7. I'm hearing it. Good bowling. Good bowling. Not bad at all from Yogi. Starting off this over in his spell with a dot. Yogi. Ooh. Another dot delivery back to back. Like, they really want to make those big swings. But Yogi just has their name and number on a ticket. And he's going to deliver it to you every single time, it looks like. Four deliveries remain. This one evades the keeper. Signal as a wide. Yes, wide by the umpire. Ow! Ow, that ball had got thrown back there from the fielder. It hit the umpire square in the face. Oh no, that's very unfortunate to see.
Sorry.
Umpire taking a drink of water there. Obviously, we know how hard a cricket ball really is. So I do hope that he's okay. He put some ice on that. Still 4 deliveries remain in this over. Yogi continues his spell. Patrick got a bit of an edge on that one. Oh, he didn't. It went straight to the keeper. This one running all the way out into the boundary there. Just barely saved her. Saved by the cover fielder there. Deep cover. The ball didn't really have the legs to go out into the boundary rope, over the boundary rope. So, I don't know if the field itself is losing traction. Well, the ball is losing traction from the field. The grass is very nice, very well kept. Paramveer Sporting Complex really giving them some great maintenance here, must say. Pristine facilities, pristine accommodations, pristine place for cricket. One legal delivery remains. Can he get a wicket on his last ball? And he does it. He is bowled down. Brilliant display over here. Completely bowled down. Celebration. Right there. Hearing some Bollywood tunes in the surrounding area here. Certainly the atmosphere. The LPPL. This looks like something out of a Bollywood movie out here. Beautiful place we're in. Atlanta, Georgia. Paramveer Sporting Complex. Home of the Paramveers, who are also playing in this league, the LPPL. Wonder what they're up to. Check out all our streams on YouTube to get all the live exclusive coverage on the LPPL 4 happening right now, all the way till Sunday. Here we see Ashok, deadly man in the attack here. Ashok looking very confident, taking 2 wickets so far. Score 40 for the loss of 4. Show giving his directions, setting his field, setting his strategy for his continuation of spelling here. Once pushed away, driven. Get a single off of that. This one goes way out into the boundary area. Way out into the deep. Doesn't have the legs again. They're going to take another single off of that one. Very methodical approach we're seeing from the Titans. Because they're already 4 down. Yes, you have a few batters in hand still. However, you don't want to play fast and loose with it because there's a lot of overs still to go. 9.2 right now. So they're going to take a more slow approach to building up their total. Respectable right now, 42. Still 11 overs yet to remain. And this one pulled away to the onside. That long on field is going to get it though. So restricting them just to another single. Going to be a dot delivery there. Nothing really they could have done with that one. Driven on the ground, another dot delivery. Last ball of the over. How will Ashok handle this one before he gets to the halfway point here? We'll have probably a drinks break after this. Swung, miss. And we'll be right back with more coverage of the LPPL 4. It's the PT Titans versus the Boston Indians.
Welcome back. So PF Titans 43 for 4 after 10 overs. What a wonderful first 10 overs for Boston Indians. So we have Yogi into the attack. Yogi 2 overs costing him 10 runs with a wicket. Yogi to Nirav. Nirav steps across and pulls it down to Midon. Gets a single. Narav moves on to 3 from 3. Alish, 1 of 4. Here you can see the bowler. Split screen with the bowler. On the other screen is with the ball follow. Here you see the bowler set in his field. And swing and a miss on the offside. Taken by the keeper, no run. I must say Yogi's doing a wonderful job for his captain. Just one off this over so far. Driven through the offside. Picked up at cover, 1 run that added to the total. Score moves along to 45 for 4. So Boston Indians have the Titans where they want them exactly after 10 overs. The bowlers are doing a tremendous job for their captain. So send back mid-wicket goes to the boundary. So Yogi into Narav. Short, low, kept low. Plays it onto the offside. Picks up a cover, no run. Pitched up. Plays it onto the offside. Picks up in square. Good point. 1 run to the total. 1 run added. So the score is 48 for 4. One more ball for the 11th over to finish. Hoik it into the leg side. 1. Willowfielder picks up. No. Goes into the boundary for 4 now. So that takes the score on to 50. So the 50 is up in after 11th over. Score 50 for 4 after 11. Alish on 6 off 7. Nirav 4 off 5. Yogi 3 overs, 1 for 17. What our cameraman have found to us? He found a lunch area. Apparently, he's looking at lunch at 4 o'clock in the evening. So down the ground, played it back right there, drop right there. Ashok will take up the attack. 2 for 7 of his 2 overs. Ashok to Narav. Narav steps away on the leg side, plays it onto the leg side, picked up 1. 1 more run to Narav, 1 more run to the total.
Let's go. Come on, guys. Start the runs.
So it's Ashok to Alish.
Dana, रावण रेडी बच्चे मीट पर आ रहे नहीं
Alish cuts, over point. There'll be one. Square leg comes along, picks it up on the boundary, can't stop two. Batsman take 2 runs. 2 runs added to the total. Total 53 foot 4. Scoops it into the air on the leg side. Picks up, fielder picks up 1 run. Batsman get 1 run.
No calling so far. Ashok, Watma focus कर दिए. Come on, come on. Let's go, let's focus.
Alish, leg spin. He's bowling leg spin here. 2 more ball in this over. Steps away on the leg side, pulls it down to square leg. Alish gets a single there. Plays it down onto the leg side. No run, that's the end of the over. 12 completed, 55 for 4. Alish on 9, Naraf 8. So the Boston Indians here in the driving seat have the Titans at 55 for 4. Boston Indians will take the score any day. Twelve. So Yogi back into the attack. Yogi to bowl his ass over here. Did well for his captain. 3 overs, 1 for 17. Looking to pick up a few more wickets before his spell is over. Let's see Yogi into Narav. Shorter, pulls away. He pulls it, and it goes all the way for 6. Plays it onto the offside. He may be injured himself there. We'll have a look at what happened there just now. Let's see what's going to went on there. Let's see what happened there again. The batsman fell very hard on that. He maybe twisted his knee. Yes. Oh, he twisted his knee. Ow. One time as he fell, you could see hole in that knee. So, looks like he will have to retire it. So, welcome back. Nirav had to retire hurt there. Just twisted his knee, going for a big shot. Let's take another look at what happened there. Looking to hike the ball on the leg side. Right there, you can see he twisted his knee and collapsed on his knee. One time hole in his knee. Narav had to retire there, so it scores 61 for 4. Awaiting the new batter name. So Yogi former ball in this over. That one kept a bit low. Straight and that one was straight out, kept a bit low. Played it back to the ball and no runs. So the new batsman is Kishan. Kishan forward, drives it through the cover. Pass the cover fielder, down to extra cover. Picks up a single. The score moves along to 62 for 4. Cuts it backward of square, 1 run. Fielded there by square leg. By short square leg. 1 run added to the total. Plays it onto the onside there, no runs. That's the end of the 13th over. Score 63 for 4. And that's the end of Yogi's spell. 4 overs, 1 for 25. Kishan on 1 of 3. Alish on 10 of 11 ball. So PF Titans won the toss and elected to bat. So far for the day, the teams that batted first had a hard time out there. This morning, Canadian Knights batted first on this pitch, made 100, all out. Now PF Titan batting first here, 63 for 4 in the 13th over. Run seems to be hard to come today. Ashok into the attack to continue this 4th over. Plays it onto the offside, quick single, and they get home safely. All gone to the leg side, they picks up a bye here. Very hard to get a wicket coming around the wicket to the batsman. Played it to the leg side. 1 run. Kishan picked up a run there. Oh, that's Alish pick up a run. Oh, they continue ticking, making a run, ticking this over. 3 ball, 3 runs, 3 single. Played and a miss on the offside. Back and played it back down to the ball and no run. One more ball for the over. Score 66 of 4. Driving over Opishi down to third man, short third man to get one run. That one peeled off the edge, went down to short third man, Opishi. One run. That's the end of the over. At the end of 40, it's 64, 7 for 4. So we have a new bowler into the attack, Drav. Drav ball is off spin. Swings it onto the leg side. Opportunity for catch. Put down mid wicket comes in. Send back in the return and they get one run. Let's have a look and see what's going on around the fields. On field 3, Binwara Blasters versus Lillapore Lions. Played it onto the leg side. Batsman will pick up one run there. So there is Lillapore Lions are 72 for 7. After 14 overs, Durag on 17 and Sandeep on 4. That's field 3. Field 2, Canada Kings versus Carolina Warriors. Played it onto the offside, leg side, no run. Draft into Kishan. Kishan sweeps it in the sock, sweeps it down to square leg to get one run. And then ground 2, Carolina Warriors 85 for 3. At one stage it was 9 for 3. Wonderful fight by Carolina Warriors here. Back in ground 1 and field 1, the score is 70 for 4. 14.5 overs. Addition 13. Kishan on 5. Draft first over. 5 ball 3 runs. Cutting over mid off down till mid on. Gets a single. Down to long off. Batsman gets a single. One run added to the total. 71 for 4 after 15. So score 71 for 4 after for 15. Vishal, new bowler inside. 1 over 6 runs.
Jabardast ball.
Played it into the offside. There is no run. So Vishal to Alish. Played it up in the air. Down to middle, long off. Gets a single there. Dropping short of long off.
Jabardast pasari hai. Hey, line par. Boss.
So Vishal into Kishan. Score 72 for 4. Vishan whips it away on the leg side. 1 run complete, going back for 2. No. Send back by the non-striker. Only 1 run in that. Coming off that ball. Played it in the air and dropped on the boundary.
Ye hara ya, come on yaar.
Looks like it roll over for 4 also. 4 more to
Right.
the Titans.
Hey,
Move the score up to
de lo.
77 for 4.
Yogi. Come on. It's okay.
In. Keeper missed by the keeper. Wide ball. Wide single by the umpire. Two more ball to complete the 16th over. Swing and a miss on the outside. Wide again. Consecutive wide from Vishal here. Played it to the offside. Picked up. Fire back in. Home safely for that one. The score moves along to 80 for 4. 15.5 overs. So Kishan final ball of his second over here. Swing, look the swing, and he's out. LBW. Looks to swing it on the leg side. Miss ball. Ball hit pad. And umpire send him. Another look at that. Oh yes, that look plumb from here. Hit him in the middle of the wicket. So Hemant is the new batsman in. Draft to continue. Drop to continue. 1/4 runs. Nah, no problem. Swings wide down the leg side. One more to the total. Batsman move across to the off stump. Olapel throws it a little wide off. Turn back into him. Batsman leave it alone, no run. Oh, that's a wide. That's a no ball. Pitch outside the. It looks like a pitch outside the pitch. Well, let's have another look. Looked like that ball landed outside of the playing area. And yes, it did land it outside the playing area. So that's a no ball. So he must have the license now to go big. It's a free hit. Oh, down the leg side. So it's a wide there. So free hit still in contest. Down, played it down on the offside. No run. Swing again. Huge swing outside the off stump. Appeal for stumping, not outside the umpire. Swing and a miss outside the off stump. No run. 2 ball again to complete the 17th over. Swing and a miss again outside the off stump. Keeper appeal for stumping. Not outside the umpire. Let's see what happened there. Keeper claiming the bat at the stump. Ooh, that was very close. That was very, very close to a stump in there. It looked like he was out. Last ball for the 17th over. Swing and a miss. Wide ball outside the offside. Outside the off stick. Wide signal by the umpire. back, played it down, back to the bowler. 1 run added to the total. Score is 86 for 5 after 17. Three overs to go. So let's see how much runs Titans can get in this show. They have the wickets in hand, they have 5 still. They'll be looking to get at least 30 off the 3 overs. So Anand back into the attack. 2 overs, 1 for 8 runs. Hemant. Hemant will be facing up. Hemant 1 run 7 from 7 ball. Alish 20 runs, 20 ball. Swings it down the ground. Will it be catch? 6 run signal. So there's a little bit of confusion there on what's going on. So let's see what the umpire says. So he is out, caught on the boundary. So he might have to go. Score is 86 for 6. Anand picking up his second wicket there. Deepan is the new batsman. Let's Deepan to face his first ball from Anand. Anand making sure the field is set perfectly for Deepan first ball. So Anand to Deepan. Deepan down the leg side and goes called a wide by the umpire. "87 for 8. Anand into Deepan. Deepan swings, cuts through the offside. They get 1. Come back for the second. 2 comfortable runs there. Added to the total. And then in, defense swings. Appeal for caught behind and he's gone. Caught behind. Well, let's see there. Was there an edge? Oh, yes, there was an edge. You see the ball change direction as it passed the batter, the bat of the batsman. So that's the fall of the 7th wicket. Now, PF Titans 89 for 7. So Anand picks up his 3rd wicket, 3 for 11 of 2.3 overs. So the new batsman is so Jigger is the new batsman. So PF Titans is falling apart here. 3 very quick wickets. 2 in this over so far. And once more again. Played it onto the leg side. No runs picked up by that fielder there. No run. Left alone on the offside. No run. One more ball for the 18th over. 89 for 7. Anand 3 for 11 of 2.5. Appeal for LB and he's gone. He's given out. There's a bit of confusion there. Umpire raised his hand just now. Umpire raised his hand to give him out just now. So let's have a look at see what went on. Anand in. Ball dipped, hits him on the toe. Appeal for LB. And there goes the finger. So that's the end of apparently umpire rescinded his decision there. So 1 run score off the last ball of the over. 90 for 7. This is the 19th over being bowled here. Durav. Two overs, 10 runs. 90 for 7 of 18 PF Titans. Jigga on 1. Alish 20. Played on a miss on the offside. True to the wicketkeeper, no run. He's been bowled, cleaned up. So let's have another look at that. Ball pitched up, turning back into him. hitting between mid and off stump, and that's the fall of the 8 wicket, 90 for 8. Apparently, my cameraman give up on shooting camera. $90 for 8. Tejas, new batter. Draft 1 for 10. This is his third over. Played on the leg side. No run. Swing and a miss. Appeal for caught behind. He was. So next confusion there between the umpire seemed to raise his hand and then after take back his decision. A bit of confusion there again. So we are waiting to see the umpire signal. He's out, caught behind. It's a fall of the 9th wicket. He's out, caught behind. So that's the fall of the 9th wicket. But there you see Tijas going for duck without scoring, without troubling the score. Draft second wicket in this over. So this over is dot wicket, dot wicket. So it looked like that's the end of the innings. Oh yes, the batter had retired hurt. He haven't come back on it. So that's the end of the Titan innings. Titan 90 for 9. 90 all out. So when you come back, Boston Indians will require 91 to win. So we are back here with the Boston Indians chasing 91 for victory. Iron is the opening batsman. He's with Iron, and Sachin is the opening pair. So Iron will be facing Sachin in on striker. Sachin is also our cameraman. Yorker line plays onto the offside, no run. So Boston Indians are the defending champion of the LPPL. So let's see if the defending champion could open this LPPL for a victory. So Kishan is the bowler. Kishan in. That ball kept low. That ball kept low. Let's take another look at this. Kishan in. Ball keeping low. Kishan in. Balls. Plays it onto the offside. He'll get one. Come back for two. Come back for two. Picks up 2 runs. So Iron off the mark with 2 runs. And the Boston Indian up and running. Plays it onto the offside. Picks up 1. Get 1 there. 1 more to the total. So Sachin to face his first ball of the innings. Kishan to Sachin. Oh, trapped on the pad. And he's out. Given by the umpire. Playing back and trapped on the pad. Trapped on the crease. That was a good decision by the umpire. Let's have another look at this. Went back. Ball kept low also and hit on the back pad in front of middle stump. Umpire had no other choice but to give him out. So 1 down for Boston Indians. So Hitesh, new batsman in. So let's have a look at what's going on around the field. So in field 3, so on field 3, Lillapore lands 93 all out, and Binwara blasters 6 for 2. On field 2, Carolina Warriors 154 for 8 after being 9 for 3. Plays it onto the leg side. Get one. Batsman come back for 2. So 2 runs completed there again to end the over. So at the end of the first over, the score is 5 for 1. So the Blasters have lost another wicket. It's 7 for 3 there. Chasing 91. So we have JP into the attack. Jaiga. JP bowling to Iron. Down the leg side. Keeper dives. Can't save the bye. So that's will be 2 wide. Added to the total. Play it back to the bowler. No run. The Boston Indians will be looking to wrap up this one as soon as they can. Lovely afternoon here at Barnview Complex. Square cut. Square drive. Through the offside. 2 runs to the batter. Lovely atmosphere here at Barnview Sporting Complex. JP into Hitish. Appeal for caught behind, not outside the umpire. Plays it on the up on the leg side. Down to long mid-on. Will pick up a single. Drives through the offside. No run. Straight to the fielder. One more ball to finish the second over. Played it wrong his leg. Will pick up a single. Leg by single by the umpire. That's the end of the second over. 11 for 1. He's trying to pick up the bowling attack from the southern end. 1 over, 1 for 5. 80 more runs required for Boston Indians to win this game, to start this competition on a win, on a winning note. Played it to the offside. Batter will pick up 1 run. 1 more to the total. Very cool, calming weather this evening here in Atlanta, Georgia, Paramview Sporting Complex. Plays it onto the offside, down to the third man. Short third man, no run. Plays it onto the offside, no run.
Welcome back, and for those of you just joining us, it's the LPPL 4 happening right here in Atlanta, Georgia, and it's all about on this ground 1. The Atlanta, Georgia, we're in right now. It's getting a bit bright and sunny here. It's all about the PT Titans and the Boston Indians, and that's one driven into the offside there. One lofted into the air, goes straight down into that long one position. That's a lot of legs on that one though. Just taking a single. This one driven into the onside. No run. Big appeal for LBW here. They're going to attempt a run and look for a run out. Doesn't happen. LBW not given by the umpire. He said that that man is still standing. Let's look at that one again and see where we ended up in that. Yeah, there's nothing to really indicate that it hit his pads. I mean, it just kind of fell short of him there. Fell through him, if I must say. No edge was put on that one. Undriven, the offside. Gonna take a single off of that one. Man at long off is gonna take a bit of a stroll to get there. End of the over. Total comes up to 51 for 3. Dhruv now on 19. Vishal on 13. Tejas only conceding 2 runs in that over. So he's off to a good start, I must say. End of 11 overs here. Could be anybody's game right now, because the Atlanta, Georgia, Paramveer Sporting Complex is hosting some very competitive cricket over the next 4 days. So make sure to stay tuned to 360 TV. As right now we're seeing the Boston Indians putting up quite the fight against the PT Titans. The Titans making quick work of them thus far. 3 wickets already fallen. And the Boston men don't seem to fear it. They're building up that total. Not a great chase they have. Target being 91. So they're just about 40 shy of that. So they're just going to get about 40 and 50 4 deliveries. 40 and 54 deliveries, not a bad way to chase by any means. Bit of a long break between overs here. Not quite sure what's happening. Not seeing any change. Oh yes. Here's Kartik starting his attack. One pulled away to that third man region. Sorry, that fine leg region. So one goes straight past the keeper. So they're going to take a single off of that one. Mind you, the first delivery was signaled as a wide. So they got 2 wide off of that. Kartik already conceding 3. Looking good on his economy here. There's Hardik. Same thing, evades the keeper. Almost goes out to the boundary here, but long on and long off, save it. Gonna take another single off of that. So 3 2 wides in a row. It's already been 6 conceded runs for Kartik. So he's gonna want to find his footing pretty soon. Pace bowling. Oh, this one goes up into the air. Oh, in that long off region, but it just doesn't make it out there. 6 signal by the umpire. Goes all the way out. No catch taken. Let's look at that one again. This one goes up into the air very far. Great camera work from Mr. Prasad. Falls just through the hand of the man at long on. That just takes it very shortly. And oh no, this one evades everybody. There's a wide. I don't think it's signaled as a wide. Goes to the keeper this time. Now Kartik is going to want to really tighten up his bowling because he's having a very expensive over so far in his final delivery here. Lofted once again into the air, hoisted up into the air. And it's going to roll over the boundary for 4. Doesn't quite have the legs to get the 6, but he'll take the 4 nonetheless. Really expensive over here. Beautiful work from the Boston Indians, must say. Right. 16 runs total off of 6 deliveries in that one there. So pretty good work from Dhruv, and Vishal is pumping Dhruv's score up to 29 off of 24 deliveries, and Vishal is on 13 now. Score 67 for the loss of 3. This one, my bad. There are 3 more deliveries in this competition, 2 more now, so that score is just going to keep getting higher and higher with how this is turning out. Yes, the first 3 deliveries were wides. Ooh, not a good day for Kartik at all, because another 6 just went out there. Umpire, both hands raised in the air for that one. Let's look at this again. Yes, swung at it, big pull. And it just went straight over. Yes, I was mistaken. I thought it didn't quite get there yet and then bounced over, but no, it went directly over that boundary rope. So it's 23 now. They're on in this over. Appeal for LBW, and it's given. Vishal is going home to his batting cohort. Let's look at that one again. Have another look. So from this angle you can't really tell, but He glanced at, oh yes, you can tell. It went straight off of the pad there and bounced into that mid-wicketish region. So you could clearly see that that was a deserved one there. Another new bowler coming in. Oh no, it's not a new bowler. It's a bad economy though. He's conceded 19 runs already from his team. The score, that last one at the end of it there, was 74 for 4. So it looks like the Boston Indians are going to wrap up this pretty quickly here. So I really want them to show us what they got now. Hermant. This one pulled away into the onside, making a single off of that. Just taking a single there. They're biding their time. Lalo Hermant. Is it Lalu? Is it Lalo? Who knows? I'll ask him sometime. New batter on strike now is Yogi P. And Yogi takes a big swing at that one, drives it past the bowler, drives it past the keeper all the way to the man at long on. And he's going to have to save that one there, so another single being taken. Not a lot of doubles seeing, even though they're getting the legs on the ball to put it into the outfield. You know, it's pretty bright, pretty sunny, pretty hot today, so maybe people are tired. Look like they're seeing victory and they're not quite too eager about it. They're just going to take their time and make this a nice, easy game. Stay in their wickets, play a bit conservatively. Because we've seen that there is a good bowling from them right here. Like that catch that was just taken. Wonderfully done, I must say. He dove in for that catch. And he just got it. It came to him like if I were to play it in reverse, it looked like if he was doing a Hadouken. Wonderfully taken, that catch. They had a bit of a fumble with it, but he Hadoukened it nonetheless. Let me play it in reverse for you so you could see the Hadouken just now. Look at that. That's upright left trigger right there. So at the end of that one, at wicket being taken, they're going to bring in a new one. Only 5 wickets in hand now. So that's what I'm seeing as before. That the Indians, the Boston Indians, are going to take it a bit more safely because they see that they're going at the pace and the rate that they need to make the chase. And they're showing us that you don't have to be too eager for that victory, because if you mess up with the PT Titans, you're gonna get bowled or caught or run out or something. These men are very agile and are proving to be Titans in their own right. So this is a good stand against the champions here. A really good fighter, I must say. Score 76 for the loss of 5, so they're well within their game plan here. It's exactly what they want and where they want to be. 2 more deliveries in this over. Hermant. 2 legal deliveries left. This one goes really high up into the air and almost taken again by that same fielder who just got the catcher. He's going to look to break up the new partnership between Anand and Yogi. Anand not off the mark yet. He's going to remain a place in his crease. Yogi just getting off there at 1. So brand new partnership. Hermant. Ooh, this one pulled away into the onside there, and that's going to go out for 4 runs. He took a step out there and just lofted it. Look at that one there. Run up, step out, and just smacked that ball up into the air. What a beautiful boundary that one was. He was prepared for that one, so he gets off the mark quite well, Anand. Good job there. Yeah. Sharpen forking. Go to the keeper. No run taken. Dot delivery. Ooh. Dive from the keeper there. Score cranked up. Signal as a wide there. Score cranking all the way to 81 for the loss of 5. So they really just need to make 10 in what's now 40 deliveries. So they're well on track to taking this one home and starting off the competition with a victory, which is right where they want to be. Reigning defending champions. The Boston men aren't going to take this one lying down. Tejas. LBW appeal and it's given. Yogi is back into the benches there. Let's look at this one again. And just bowled right there. LBW, not bold, but LBW went off the pad. Can't really see it from this angle or this farness away. The camera is pretty close, pretty far away from the pitch actually. So we'll just work with that. But if the umpire gets it, good call from him. So they're now on a loss of 6 there. And doing quite the work from both teams here. Very, very competitive game, making things highly interesting. So the Titans have proven to be very worthy adversaries for the Atlanta men. My bad, the Boston men made a bit of a fumble there. This one just being played low. No runs off of that anytime soon. You know, when the bowling is that dangerous, you're going to want to stand your ground a bit. Tejas. Opportunity for run out, not taken. Another wicket fallen here. The Titans really in their glee. Let's have another look at that. That one bouncing off the pad, LBW in hand. Tej really giving it his all out here. So that's 2 wickets in this over. Not a bad attempt at all on his last ball of all things. So he's put up quite a good stand there, putting the champions in a compromising position. Only 3 wickets in hand now. And Brijesh is going to be the replacing batsman. Brijesh, fresh and new to it. He doesn't have a lot of work to do, but he's going to have to make that 10 in 36 deliveries. So it's very attainable. A very attainable goal, quite indeed. We see the champions here. Right now, they're just kind of collecting themselves. They can't believe what's going on right now, probably. Definitely something that they're going to want to take note of when they go back home tonight and review their match. So Anand is on strike and Hermant comes back into the attack. Hermant, a wicket taker. Conceding 25 runs so far though. So let's see if they could make their total up on this guy. Anand just off the marker with a 4. Getting a lot of support from the Titans. Bowling. I must say, I thought the delivery to start off, not bad bowling whatsoever. Hermant. Wow. This one pushed into the offside there. Gonna get fielded by that deep cover fielder. So they just take a single off of that one. Now the score is making 9 in 34 deliveries. So maybe 2 sixes can send them on their way. But they don't want to get too excited. 3 wickets in hand. This one played low to the ground, just defending that one there. Let him get away with another dot delivery. You know, a lot of overs, a lot of deliveries, not a lot of runs to be made. So the Titans are going to be very alert and ready to take those wickets. This one patted away, offside, to that 3rd man region. Single taken. So taking their singles anytime they can get it. They want to wrap up this match here fast. Say the heat's probably getting to them. Don't know if the heat's getting to my cameraman, Mr. Passad. Seems to be doing well. This one, close call there. Almost got out. See that again. Let's see. It nearly bounced off his pads there when he patted it down, so he saved himself. And this one now, ooh, not given by the umpire, but a loud appeal for LBW. Have another look at that there. Now we can see the Titans, quite the combatants for the champs here. Look at this. Almost bounced back. So he had him in the same plate twice. Very interesting stuff here. Brijesh now on striker. Only 8 needed from 30 deliveries. 8 from 30. It's safe to say the Boston Indians have this one in hand, but if wickets keep falling like how they were, gonna be in a bit of trouble. That dream might be a bit farther away than they think. Sweeped away. And it's gonna take another single there. Appeal for LBW every single time now. The Titans really want those wickets badly here, because if they could beat the champions in the first round of this tournament, they're going to be looking pretty good to hold gold on their own. Lofted into the air, pushed into that long off region. It's going to go out for 4 runs there, bringing the total up to 88. Let's look at this one again there. So look at it. Steps out. Beautiful pull. Carries it over the boundary, rolling. Beautiful boundary there by Anand. Goes for the same sort of play there, but doesn't get it. Just evades the edge of his batter. So right now it's just 3 more needed from 27 deliveries. I wonder if they can make it. So one cut away, take a single, driven away, taking a single there. Bringing us up to 89, just 2 more needed in 26 deliveries. So right now, Brijesh is feeling fired up. He's want to hit the winning shot for his team. Played it low to the ground there. He sensed the danger that Tejas was putting up there. Tejas taking 2 wickets, conceding only 9. So he has a beautiful economy there. So you don't want to play with that man on the field. Don't want to get caught skylarking, get caught lacking. Or you might be tracking back to your tent. Another defensive play there. Driven it onto the ground. End of the over now. 89 for 7. Just 2. And I think they're going to call it. I could be so wrong, but I think they're shaking hands right now. Oh, I am so wrong. The Titans are not going away without a fight here. I saw everyone gather in the middle, and even I had misleading thoughts. But they want to see if they could get that last few wickets out there. Maybe just take 1 more as they put in Kishan. Taking up a wicket, only conceding 15. Great economy. Not bad at all. 3.0. And on 10 here. This one going all the way out there, fielded by the man at fine leg, and they make the double. And I think that's the game. Boston Indians win by 3 wickets. Beautiful game all throughout. What a thriller. Come to the end there. We kind of knew what was going to happen, but neither team let up for a second there. So this is definitely, we see the handshaking and the camaraderie being taken, definitely a show for either of the teams here. Common respect being built. So it's all about the LPPL. Join us every single day until Sunday for more exclusive coverage right here on YouTube as the Boston Indians pick up their first win in this defense of their championship for the LPPL 4. Stay tuned till next time.